And congratulations on a great evening.
Thank you.
Mason Lunsman, sophomore place kicker for the Lancers. We're going to talk to head coach Pat McLaughlin, who will be sliding in here now, as the Lancers are victorious here tonight, 27-25 in a heart-stopping victory here tonight.
Yeah.
At Lancer Stadium, even though Coach McLaughlin will say it was in the bag the entire night.
I don't know if I'll say that or not.
Coach, what a last 4 minutes of the game. There was not a score until we hit that last 3:55 mark. You went up 24-13. And that's when everything just took off.
Yeah. Yep.
Kick off to the 50. Return to the 50. They end up going down score and missing the 2-point conversion. Deflected pass, their first interception of the season. They go down and score. You get the ball at 20 in the minute 37. And I thought, your biggest play, obviously, on that drive, that 33-yard pass from Zach to Devontae Smith. Was that the plan on that play to go to Devontae?
I mean, obviously he's in there at the end of the game, and on that interception down there, I'll take responsibility for that. I just didn't know if we could run. It was a kind of an in-between, and we knew they were going to call timeout, so we were going to kind of go for the jugular, but not the best call by me, and, on the interception. But, got good kids, good coaching staff. They battled to the end. Zach, of course, just keeps making plays and making plays. Devontae keeps making plays. Defense gets a stop down here on the 2-point conversion, and then obviously a sophomore kicker, I don't know if we could have ever expected this from him at the beginning of the season, but he's been fantastic.
We're just talking to him and said he's not missed yet this year. Perfect on extra points, 5 of 5 on field goals. And, he even admitted that he didn't hit the ball like he wanted to on that field goal.
Right.
And he goes, it wasn't pretty. I said, well, it was pretty from up here.
Yeah.
It was pretty for everybody on the sidelines as it made it through. Doesn't matter how it happens.
Yeah, we got confidence in him. Our whole team has confidence in him. We practice it all the time. We got a situation there. We could have ran everybody on called Geronimo, but we didn't do it. Just wanted to get him comfortable, get him set in the right spot. And, good snap, good hold. Give Merritt some credit, give Reynolds some credit too, and good protection.
How much did the Zach being banged up change your philosophy of what you had to do there, because at that point you had to use your final timeout? How did that change the strategy?
Yeah, it did a little bit, and obviously we go over a lot of situations, and Zach's almost down there throwing up. We were going to run the ball again with him, so the plan was to get up on the line of scrimmage crew with about 30 seconds left, maybe, right, or maybe a little less than that. Run the ball with Zach, see if we can kind of punch one in, get the ball to the middle of the field, and then run it again, then take timeout. But obviously, Zach, we had to use our timeout, and it's part of it.
I mean, just a crazy finish. I think, even that play that you had called, I think if it's not deflected, it's going to go for a first down.
Yeah, it was.
And, it looks like at that point a good chance of running the clock out, or at least, taking a good chunk out. And just some weird plays down there. The deflected pass down this sideline that led to their big play.
I mean, this is GCL football, Nobody's going to give up. Everybody's going to play to the end. Records don't matter. That's a very good 1-5 football team. I think they got a good shot to win their first playoff game, to win their first-round playoff game this week. And, again, we knew it was going to be a physical game. Our kids have faced so much adversity, from losing 10 or 12 kids last week to losing a few kids this week. Guys step up and just keep putting guys in there. They just keep battling every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to do that when you don't have your number one running back out there tonight.
Yeah.
And you go back and you look, and Moeller went down and got drubbed in Indy, and so you saw how good of a team that was last week. I think they're the best team in Indiana.
Yeah.
The schedule that you've had has just been ridiculously tough.
Yeah, it's part of it. I mean, it's one of those things that was a very tough physical 6-game stretch. You're going to expect it from here on out. We're going to play tough games. We're going to play good football teams, and we got to be physically and mentally ready to play. And we're going to play some tight games. So playing a couple tight games here late in the season, I think is good for us. I think it gets us ready, kind of gets us some mentality as we get closer to the playoffs, and as we have some tough games. We'll have that experience under our belt. We know that we can make the plays, put the guys in position to make plays, and on both sides of the ball, really all three phases tonight, everybody stepped up.
What is the plan here? Something different with you guys having an off week.
Yeah.
And What is kind of the game plan for this upcoming week?
The plan number one is to get healthy, but we found out on Thursday that we had a bye. We thought we would have a bye. We didn't find out officially till Thursday afternoon. So the players will have off Saturday and Sunday. We normally come in on Sunday, so they're off Saturday and Sunday. Practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then they'll be off Friday, Saturday next week, and they'll come back in on Sunday night in preparation for our first round game, which I believe is going to be the winner of Little Miami and Loveland. So that should be home. But right now, therapy, rest, hydration, stretching, getting healthy across the board for our football team.
Kind of a nice thing to have this bye, and where it's coming up, where you normally don't have that in a normal season. It's nice to be able to have that now and try to get all your players back ready to go for a long playoff run and start it with that Little Miami Loveland winner and go from there.
I don't think we've had one game this year. We've had our entire football team, guys that we thought were going to be healthy. Max Roberto Belling missed the first game.
I was just going to say that.
He missed a bunch of games. Now we kept him out extra long. The plan wasn't to play him as much tonight, but he came out. But again, you see Tristan Wolf in there. You see Hefner going to defensive tackle. We're building depth. We got a lot of guys that can play. But moving forward, we got to get Jabron back. We got to get a couple other guys back that were on quarantine tonight. Got to get healthy, and then let's see what happens. We can go make a run.
Coach, I hope you can do that. And the nice thing is, the opportunity of playing some multiple home games and things, break in your favor. So I think that makes it even kind of a nice added bonus to this crazy season. Is it had that opportunity to play some additional games. We're playing right here in your home field.
We're playing. That's number one. We're in the playoffs. So I think the kids appreciate that, and let's go see what happens in a couple weeks.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming up and joining us.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk to you down the road. Head coach Pat McLaughlin, as the Lancers have knocked off the Moeller Crusaders in heart-stopping fashion, 27-25.